YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Xerxes coming back at you with another one. This is going to be the day 3 update for the Necropolis League, Frostblade's Trickster. So yesterday, I posted a video and we went from, so incrementally, day 1 update was I think 900,000 DPS. I accidentally said 900 million. I did not have 900 million DPS. So day 1 was 900,000. Day 2, end of the day POB was at 2.8 million, and then this one that I got for you today at the end of day 3 is let me just take a quick peek. It is 5.1 million DPS. So we have made some progress. So what we're gonna do, as always, I got a tier 16 Maze of the Minotaur map. We're gonna plug this bad boy in, and then we'll just hit go, and we'll run through this map. We'll kill Minotaur. I can show you guys what it looks like on a Guardian, and then I'll go over what changes I've made between yesterday and today. So, one thing I did talk about in the video yesterday was that the league mechanics seemed kind of scuffed. And I just looked at a post on pathofexile.com, and it looks like a lot of the stuff that I had concerns about, they are going to be fixing soon. So I'm actually pretty hyped. The biggest one being that you can now choose your base type when you're crafting, which is absolutely massive. So you're going to be able to get, you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to get a 30% Imperial Claw. And then you can also throw the higher item levels in there. So just by getting a high item level Imperial Claw with 30% quality on it, that's going to save you so much. And it's like not going to be hard to get at all. So I'm stoked about that. So I'm going to be going pretty hard on trying to craft a claw with the new stuff once it comes out. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know a ton about like the league mechanic yet, but I'm definitely going to watch some videos and understand it a little bit better, hopefully. And then I can show you guys kind of how I go about doing it. Because a claw is a huge source of damage for this build. You need a good claw, amongst some other things like heat shiver and yoke, but solo self-found, sometimes those are very hard to come by. I did drop my my first tier 17 map the other day. Have not tried to run it, although it does look doable. Fire Scarcer actually isn't a bad one to have. The only thing that I don't know about on this map is it's something of, when you kill a rare monster, you get like something where you can't regen life. I don't remember exactly what the modifier was called, but that seems like the only thing that might be a little tricky with that T17. Other than that, I think I should be able to do it. It doesn't look too bad. So I would like to get that done so I can get my, I think that's what you need to get your 5th slot on your map device open. So we will be trying that here pretty soon. Oh man, that's a frost breath, huh? Okay. What else did we do between yesterday and today? Oh, we killed Maven, so now we are at 3 watchstones, or voidstones, excuse me. Last one is going to be Uber Elder. And I just got to do a couple more maps to get the fragments, and then I'll be running Uber Elder probably later tonight. So by the end of today, should have all 4 voidstones. Let's drop a portal just in case Minotaur dumps on our face. Should be pretty good here though. Oh, this is Maven Watch too. Oh, so that was a Maven Witness Minotaur right there with a couple other bosses. So we just completely dumpstered him. So the damage is feeling really good. And I am running a destructive play tree right now too. So I always say that I'm going to go over all of the gems, and then I always forget to do it. I do like the first couple, and then I end up just getting sidetracked. So I'm going to go over everything. Oh, also, I had an Enlighten drop yesterday, so I put that in here. It's leveling up right now. Once it gets to level 2, I may be able to drop some stuff on the tree for reservation, so that's going to be huge. So right now I have Grace linked with Enlighten, Herald of Ice, and Hatred. I'm just going to go over all the links right now so I don't forget. In here we have faster attacks with Whirling Blades. This is just a level 1 precision. I did also 6-link a chest, which was massive. So for right now, I don't have brittle on my boots yet, so I'm running increased crit trike in here. But ideally, you would want this to be ruthless. So in here we have, where's Frostblades? I will start there. Frostblades with LA damage with attacks, multi-strike, increased crit, Nightblade, and I'm running Ice Bite in here. You can run added cold damage, I think. Awakened added cold damage might be more, but obviously I don't have that. So for me, when I plugged it in POB, Ice Bite support was the highest damage. So I put that in there as my 6th link. In here we have Frostblink linked to Bone Chill. This is very important that you have Bone Chill linked to this. Blood Rage just for some Life Leech and Frenzy Charge generation. And then in here we have our Mark on Hit link. So we have Mark on Hit with Assassin's Mark. Very important to get quality on your Assassin's Mark early on. This is how you gain power charges when you hit marked enemies. And then we have Life Tap on here. This is Frost Bomb. This is optional. It's just a little bit of extra DPS that I have on my alternate bar. So when a boss comes up, I just Control Q and drop a Frost Bomb on him. And then in here, this is the totem section where we have Ancestral Protector with Vol War Chief, Multi-Totem, and Culling Strike on here. One thing that you can do is if you don't want to use Frost Bomb and you don't want to use Culling Strike, you can have a separate 2-link with Steel Skin and Cast When Damage Taken. For me, I've been doing some bossing, so the Culling Strike is actually pretty important, and Steel Skin I don't think is that huge of a defensive thing, so I'm just going to run it like this for now. But that covers all of the skills, and then we'll go over anything that we changed on the build from yesterday. So one thing that I did do, I think I had some evasion crafted on here because I hadn't gotten the +1 Pierce craft yet. So I ran some Betrayal today, got that, and then I crafted Pierce on here because I haven't been able to roll it on my gloves yet. So getting +1 Pierce is actually really good. Helps the map clear very, very well. So this is still the same as yesterday without that craft. I think I did craft a new chest as well. I got pretty lucky on the roll here with 19 suppress, some cold res, chaos res. So this is a pretty solid chest. One thing to note, I did put it in the description of my video yesterday, but I didn't talk about it, is I had evasion crafted on here as well, and it did jack shit for me. So another craft that I found was the added cold and lightning damage, and I crafted that on there, right? So one thing to note, guys, Zish has talked about this on his stream too, and that's one thing that I kind of overlooked a little bit, is that before you get a yoke, you need to have sources of added lightning damage, right? So as you can see on my Frostblades, it does 119 to 18 lightning damage. You need to have this flat lightning damage because that's how you're going to get shocks on the enemy, right? And like I think on pinnacle bosses and stuff, I can't remember to look on that Minotaur, but it's usually anywhere between 10 to like 15% shocks that you're getting, which actually increases the damage that they take by a shit ton. So I did include that in the POB that the enemy is shocked, but you need to make sure that you have some source of added lightning damage. You can get it on a jewel, you can get it on the shield, you can get it on some jewels that you put in the passive tree. I think I might even have a little bit of lightning damage on this one too. No, this is just crit and attack speed, but you can get them on these jewels as well. So that is one thing to note. Lightning damage, OP. Okay. I was able to find, I think Rog gave me this yesterday, which was freaking massive, right? So it's got flat fizz, crit multi, T1 life, and then I think two tier 3, what are the resistances? Tier 2 and tier 3 resistances. So this is just a super good amulet to hold me over until I can find a yoke. And then on here, I just anointed Divine Judgment again. Had to go and farm some more oils, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. This is a really good amulet, and I'm not going to upgrade it until probably I get a yoke. Found another amethyst ring. I think this one might be different from what I had on there. This is another place that you can get lightning damage. This one just rolled with fizz, lightning, attack speed, all res, and then I crafted the other reses on there just to be a little overcapped for if I run into LE weakness or something. Claw is still the same. The gloves are still the same. All this other stuff is still the same. So that's the only thing that I changed on the items. And then on the passive tree, I really don't think anything changed here between yesterday and today too. I don't think I leveled up at all. Pretty sure I was 90. Was I 92 yesterday? I'm 93 now. So I might have got one more point. I can't remember where I put it, but I think I was 92 when I recorded the video yesterday. So I put 1 point somewhere. Can't remember where it was at. Oh, I think I might have put it here for this jewel slot and the intelligence. But anyway, that covers that. I will quickly go over the destructive play tree that I'm running. So I just threw this together kind of like hodgepodge, like didn't really know what I was doing, but I pretty much just wanted to run because the maps are going to be kind of tough with the bosses and stuff. So I ran shrines. I ran some like higher tier map stuff here. Scarabs, because I really like scarabs and I plan on using them once I get all of my Atlas completion done. So I ran some scarabs over here. And then the one thing that I am doing on this tree is I have a 100% chance to have Nico in the map. And then you get 1 all res, 35 damage, and 15 move speed for each like sulfite thing that you pick up. So you're looking at 3 all res, max res, by the way, 105% increased damage and 45% increased move speed. So once you pick all 3 of those up, so once you go and fight the bosses with destructive play, you're going to have giga damage, which is nice. So I'm just running that with essences because I'm going to use essences to craft my claw. So I pretty much have essences on every tree. And then we just took scarabs, and the all of the map bosses drop maps like this. And then anything else to talk about? Yeah, so obviously destructive play. And then we just took some like quantity and Nico stuff. So if you guys want to, you can pause the video and do it. It's been working out really well. I've been getting a ton of Conqueror maps. So that's how I've been doing it. Last thing to note is that I did switch my Quicksilver Flask for a Silver Flask. And then I crafted chance to gain Onslaught on kill here since I unveiled that through a Betrayal. So I just got some movement speed, and then I have Onslaught now instead of just the Quicksilver Flask. This is for like bossing. If you don't have killed recently, then you just use this flask instead, and it's actually quite a bit more damage. So with that, I'm going to leave the video there. As always, if you guys got any questions or anything, drop them down below. Be happy to help you out. And then I will leave the POB down there as well. You guys have a good one. Peace out.